Good morning and welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Tuesday, March 21st. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Hope you guys are getting off to a fantastic start for this first full day of spring. Coming up in today's show, we have some exciting topics. First being TennGreen Land Conservancy is working to protect our natural areas in Tennessee and encouraging all of us to get outdoors. I'm going to share with you a fun fundraising event they have going on in the month of April. You're going to enjoy it. I know it. And then we round out today's show by hearing from our Tennessee traveler, Tom Adkinson. He's someone who gets out all the time. Well, today he is taking us to Union City, Tennessee to visit Discovery Park of America. But first, let's get a check of our headlines. The city of Laverne is in contract now with a national search firm to help with the hiring of the city's next police chief. Recent placements for this particular firm include a chief of police for 25 cities. Those cities include Austin, Texas, Sacramento, and San Francisco, California, as well as Kansas City. 2 meetings are in place for Laverne residents to provide input on the search. For those dates and times, head over to murfreesboropost.com. Well, the Mount Juliet Planning Commission has approved a site for Costco at the Legacy Point development located at the southwest corner of the future intersection of Rutland Drive and Legacy Point Boulevard. This is near Interstate 40. Now, the Costco project is expected to be on the Mount Juliet Board of Commissioners agenda at its next meeting on Monday, March 27th. You can find out when groundbreaking could take place if approved by the city commissioners and contracts are signed by going to thewilsonpost.com. And there is an interesting feature article at hendersonstandard.com about the rise and fall of Tennessee's Lost City. This is by Bill Carey, Tennessee, or Bill Carey TN. Now, the article reads that Tennessee had 96 counties at one point. That 96th county was known as James County. It was a tiny sliver of a county east of Hamilton and west of Bradley. You can read all about it, where it was located, and what happened by going to, again, hendersonvillestandard.com. Now let's get a check of our forecast and see what's in store for us in the weather later today and in the coming days through our Tennessee Valley weather.
Good Tuesday morning, and thank you so much for stopping by the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. On the weather front across the mid-state today, we're going to start out pretty good. However, as we look ahead to this evening and then for tomorrow, kind of a yucky forecast building in, and well, then attention is already on how Friday will develop across the region as well. More on that in a second. After a picture-perfect Monday with clear blue skies from one end of the mid-state to the other, today's going to look a little bit different as this ridge of high pressure continues to track out of the area. Here's Futurecast, and again, as we step through today, we're going to start out dry, but we're going to see plenty of cloud coverage on and off for most of today, and then beginning this evening, really from about 8:40 northward across the mid-state region, we could be looking at a few little spotty showers in play as soon as tonight. Now, more rain coverage will develop across the region overnight and into the first part of Wednesday, so expect a little bit of a wet commute here for tomorrow, maybe an isolated downpour or two across parts of the area. Now, that's rainmaker number 1 of the work week. We have another one to get through as we look ahead to the end of the week. Here's your 7-day forecast, and attention is already being drawn to how Friday is going to be shaping up with showers and storms across the area. Could be looking at a few stronger storms to close the week. We're already watching that, and we'll continue to keep you updated on how that develops. Otherwise, after a rain chance again this evening and into tomorrow, Wednesday night and Thursday should be looking pretty good for the area, and then we should dry out just a little bit Saturday afternoon before another rainmaker rolls in on Sunday. That's a look at your forecast. I'll leave you with a final look at the 7-day weather outlook. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.
There's a lot to consider when it comes to choosing a Medicare plan. That's where Health Markets Insurance Agency can help. Independent licensed insurance agents who work with Health Markets can answer your questions about the different parts of Medicare, when you can enroll, benefits, costs, and more. Speak to a local licensed insurance agent today to get started on your Medicare journey.
Hi, I'm Stefanie Miller from Mornings on Main Street. Join us March 23rd at Bridgestone Arena with the Nashville Predators for Main Street Media Night. I know Devin O'Day will be here.
You know I will be, Stephanie. Plus, you can register for a Predators prize pack. They were going to call it the Hockey Hootenanny, but they changed. So that it's going to have 4 tickets and food vouchers. You got to register to win.
We're looking forward to seeing all of our Main Street Sports Today fans, right, Chris?
Absolutely, we are. And we could not do this without, of course, our owner, Dave Gould, and our friends here at Smashville.
Speaking of,
Where is Dave?
we will see you March 23rd for Main Street Media Night. Let's go, Prince!
Do I have the wrong night?
Here at the Journey Louis team with Benchmark Realty, we pride ourselves on the service that we provide our clients.
We believe in delivering a level of service that is above and beyond what is expected.
We don't cut corners and we are always available. We are committed to learning and continuously sharpening our skills.
We're social media experts, we're tech savvy, and we embrace change.
It is our unending desire to be our client's realtor for life. We are the Journey Louis team, leading you home.
At Miss Lou Steele's, we go for apple pie. A place that feels like a home away from home. A comfortable place to bring your family from out of town. It's a place where great conversations are had. It's a place where you can shop 200 small businesses in one location. It's a place for you to shop for gifts for any occasion or just to treat yourself. Come on down to Miss Lou Steele's. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back. Well, calling all hikers, trail runners, climbers if you're out there, mountain bikers, nature photographers, and any other outdoor enthusiasts. TennGreen Land Conservancy has a virtually managed fundraising event called Hike-A-Thon happening in the month of April. So this morning we have Alice Hudson Pell with us. She's the executive director of TennGreen Land Conservancy. She's here to share us not only the work they do there, but also more about the Hike-A-Thon. So good morning to you and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me on today.
Oh, you are so very welcome. But first off, go ahead and kind of share with us the work that TennGreen Land Conservancy does that we may not know.
Oh, absolutely. So TennGreen Land Conservancy is the oldest accredited statewide land conservation organization in Tennessee. We are a nonprofit entity. We partner with government agencies, but we are not a government agency. And so to that extent, we rely on the generosity of our communities to exist and to do our work. We've been around for 25 years and we've protected almost 50,000 acres of land throughout Tennessee. Some of our most famous projects that you've probably been to or heard of are Cummins Falls, Virgin Falls, land along the Fiery Gizzard Trail. We're working really hard to complete the Cumberland Trail right now to acquire all of those lands, which is going to be amazing. It's a 300-mile linear park throughout Tennessee. Let's see, we've got a gigantic project right now called Big River Park. We're partnering with Ducks Unlimited, and that is in West Memphis, Arkansas, right across from downtown Memphis. So there's a wonderful pedestrian bridge. You can walk across it, you can bike across it, and then it dumps you out into about 1,500 acres of land that we're going to work to restore from a farm into really beautiful wetlands that tell the story of the Memphis and West Tennessee area. Let's see what else. Oh, our mission. I love our mission. It is to conserve land where people and nature can thrive. So we're always looking for ways to protect not only places of really high biodiversity and where our water and our headwaters are and lands along rivers and streams, but we're also looking to establish new parks, to find ways to get everyone outside, to work on access issues, and to just make sure that as many people who want to embrace nature or feel like they don't know anything about nature but want to give it a try can get out there, can explore the lands that we have here in Tennessee that are so beautiful and to basically inspire as many people as we can to understand how unique and wonderful Tennessee is from a natural perspective, so that they will work to protect what we have, whether that be through, not throwing their trash out of their car, helping with pollution, to really good stewardship land practices. So it's a big organization, not a big organization. We've got a really big mission. We've been around for about 25 years, and we have done about 150 projects across the state. And this year we've got about 20 more that we're working on.
Wow.
So in a nutshell, that's TennGreen.
I love it. The work that you do, I feel, is so beautiful. Again, not only trying to provide access to all of us to get out and enjoy nature, but also protecting our wildlife, and then, all the flowers and what we can see out there. Well, talk to us, because I know there's no better way to see all of that than going for a hike. So share with us the Hike-A-Thon and what we can do in the month of April.
Absolutely. So I'm really proud of this event, which I'm sure we'll come across. We used to have a dinner. It was a great dinner. It was a lovely dinner. It was a $200 a ticket kind of event here in downtown Nashville. But the truth is that our members are all across the state, and they're nature lovers. And going into a conference room on a Friday night in downtown Nashville just really wasn't what they wanted. So COVID hit, and we had to pivot in a big way. And we came up with this new kind of fundraiser, the Hike-A-Thon. So the Hike-A-Thon is a virtually managed event, which you mentioned earlier. And what that means is that everyone is sort of on their own, except that they can be in a team. They can join up with a bunch of our events that we're hosting. And you go out and you paddle, or you hike, or you climb, however you really want to enjoy nature. You come back, you log your miles, and then it's this big competition. So we had about 300 people participate last year, which was our second year. Over 5,000 miles logged. We ask that everyone just get outside, get asphalt from under your ground, walk on dirt, walk or bike on dirt. That's kind of our goal. Let's see, what else is there? It's a peer-to-peer fundraiser. We do raise funds for it using this program. What that means is it's sort of like if you're going to go on a one-day race for St. Jude's, you sign up, you get your friends and your family to support you through financial donations, and then you go and you do your race. Except that this is an entire month-long competition. We also have pop-up prizes. I should talk about our prizes. So what we do is we partner with these great outdoor retailers, folks like REI, Patagonia, Keen Footwear, Jackson Kayak, and they donate wonderful prizes for our competitors. So there really is something for everybody. There are fundraising prizes, there are team prizes, there's, best selfie is a prize, most miles hiked, which there is some good competition out there. And then to keep it going, we also have pop-up prizes. So maybe we'll say, this weekend, whoever kayaks the most will win a Yeti cooler or something along those lines. So we couldn't do this event without our sponsors. We could not do this without our prize partners and those organizations that see the value in what we do and donate either cash or prizes so we can get everyone outside competing.
Absolutely love that. And we can do all of this online, correct?
Exactly. You can go anywhere in the world. Last year we had a team that was actually on vacation in the Tetons for a couple of weeks. So they were hiking out there, logging their miles, and came back, and they didn't win, but I got to watch them. It was pretty fun.
Well, Alice, thank you again so much for your time, for sharing this with us. And again, one more time, how can we, as just people here in Tennessee, best help the work that you're doing?
Well, of course, I want everyone to sign up for the Hike-A-Thon. Even if you don't really want to be a great fundraiser or spend your time doing that, come and challenge yourself to get outside. Again, the more folks we can get outside, the more people who are going to care about nature and care about not polluting and care about our water and our air and our trees and the lungs of everything we have. And then our website is www.TennGreen.org. If you go there, there's a Hike-A-Thon button right at the top with all the details, registration, how you log your miles, what all the prizes and the prize categories are. And then finally, we're on the socials. Follow us at TennGreen LC. TennGreenLC. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We're even on Reddit, which is kind of strange. So we'd just love to have more people engage with our mission.
Fantastic. Alice, Hudson, Pell, we appreciate your time. Thank you for all of this information, and I look forward to hiking with you next month.
Fantastic. Great. Well, thank you so much.
Anytime. Have a great day.
All right. Thank you.
Stick here with Mornings on Main Street. We have more coming up for you after this.
Hockey in Music City just hits different. It's one big honky-tonk party. It's the sea of gold in the crowd, the goals, the saves, the celebrations. It's an experience like no other. Experience Predators hockey all season long. Visit NashvillePredators.com/season tickets and join the Loyal Legion today. That's NashvillePredators.com/tickets, and we'll see you at Bridgestone Arena.
It's just a few cocktails at happy hour. It's just a few cocktails at happy hour.
You really good try. There aren't any cops around.
Didn't think there were any cops around.
I drink and drive all the time.
Sir, you've been in a serious crash. I need you to hang on, okay?
This is Chris Yao with Main Street Sports Today. Every show, Mo Patton and I welcome friends from all across the sports landscape, from high school coaches and reporters to national, college, and pro sports personalities. You never know who might stop by for a chat. AP Tennessee sports editor, three-time Tennessee Sports Writer of the Year 2020 TSWA Hall of Famer. She covers the Titans, the Predators, the Grizzlies, college football, and hoops. Please make welcome Teresa Walker.
Former University of Tennessee, former Team USA Olympian, ex-Cy Young Award winner, R.A. Dickey. R.A., did I miss anything?
Man, that was sweet. Yeah, I need to listen to that before I go to bed every night. That was nice.
Has 5 sports Emmys. That's not bad for the other guy in Wham, Ryan McGee.
Other guy in Wham married the best looking girl, Bananarama, so other guy in Wham had a pretty good life.
From preps to pros, we're taking on the sports topics you care about. Tune in across Main Street Media social platforms at 2 p.m. or on demand on your podcast distribution platform of choice.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. We are taking a quick trip to the Discovery Center of America, and we're doing that with our wonderful friend, our Tennessee traveler, Tom Adkinson. You can find all of his articles at mainstreetnashville.com. First off, Tom, hello again. Always good to see you.
Good morning.
Good morning. So we're talking Discovery Center of America, and this is a spot that encompasses so much history and knowledge, and you name it, it's there.
It is a wonderful visitor attraction. And one of the cool things is it was one couple's gift to their community. Oh. And it's a name people know. It's Kirkland, as in Kirkland Home.
The home decor store.
Yep. The founder of that is Robert Kirkland. He and his wife, Jenny, funded this $100 million facility in Union City, where he was from, where his first little store was. And it was his gift, or their gift, actually. And their mission statement is really clear. It is to inspire children and adults to see beyond. And he shows them so many things. Everybody's going to be entertained.
Well, as I was reading through your article, they've provided 9 interactive exhibits. You can see the Mississippi River, which, if I'm remembering what I read correctly, is like 15 miles away.
Yep, on a clear day. On a clear day.
On a clear day. You have items from Davy Crockett and so much more. Can you kind of dive in a little bit more for us?
It's local history. It's Tennessee history. It's science. It is military artifacts. It is it's just absolutely all over the board. It's dinosaur skeletons. It's an Air Force rocket. It's a copy of the a full-scale replica of the Wright brothers' first plane from Kitty Hawk.
Wow.
You turn the corner and there's just something else odd, interesting. There's a gigantic aquarium with big fish in it. And the Kirkland's idea was that they got to see the world.
Yeah.
And they want other people to feel the same excitement and maybe inspire them to get out and go. And it just really works. And of course, the fun thing in Northwest Tennessee is thinking about earthquakes.
Yes.
And they have an earthquake simulator. And what's neat, you learn about what happens in an earthquake, but you leave Union City and you go 10 or 15 miles to Reelfoot Lake, which was created by an earthquake in 1811 and 12. That's why the emphasis is on earthquakes for part of the Discovery Center of America.
That is really cool. What impressed you the most? Because again, you travel all over. You've seen a number of exhibits. What really kind of impressed you about this particular location?
Well, the variety really impressed me, but also their absolute candor. There is an extraordinarily good AV program about Reconstruction. And, here lately, people are getting afraid to talk about things. It's a wonderful piece about Reconstruction. There's another demonstration panel about the westward movement of settlers across Tennessee and what became of the native population. It really is eye-opening if you haven't thought about what happened over the space of roughly 100 years, how settlers displaced a complete culture. So indeed, the variety and the candor of the Discovery Center of America really impressed me.
So yeah, like you said, the variety covers all interests of, what a lot of people would have or be curious about. Do you happen to know how many people this particular Discovery of America brings into Union City in a year's time?
I am not positive, but I think I recall that their annual visitation is it's well into six figures, but I don't know how high. It's a substantial attraction.
That's incredible. Now, how much time should we allow ourselves if we plan on making a trip to the Discovery Center?
I myself would as an adult, that's a half-day activity.
Okay.
Easily. If you have squirmy kids, you might have a little bit of a problem, but you just carry that child around the corner and there's a dinosaur, or you carry them around another corner and there's a rocket ship. It wouldn't be hard to occupy a child. Hey, one of the funny things in the world there, the main building is 2 or 3 stories tall, it seems. There is a slide that you can ride down from the second floor to the first floor, and it's big enough for adults to go on. I can tell you that from personal experience.
No, that was going to be my question. Did you get on the slide? I love it.
Oh, you bet I did.
Is there anything else that you'd want to share before we let you go today about the Discovery Center?
I'm surprised more people don't know about it because it is so good. It is out of the way for Middle Tennesseans.
Yeah.
But it's only about 3 hours from Nashville, or not even, just barely.
That's not bad.
So it's a great place. Combine that with a stop at Reelfoot Lake and catch some crappie or some bluegill, you got a great trip.
Where can we enjoy lunch or breakfast? If we're traveling in, we have to eat.
Oh, Lord have mercy. There is an independent Dairy Queen in Tiptonville. Their menu is not like every other Dairy Queen going. For some reason, they're grandfathered into having some of their own stuff.
That's cool.
So that's a fun thing. But going to Boyette's in right on the lake for fish, or for a really nice meal, going to the Blue Bank Resort. You can eat well in that corner of the state for sure.
Good to know. Tom, thank you so much. We always appreciate you. And again, the Discovery Center of America in Union City, Tennessee, just a little less than 3 hours from Nashville.
Keep traveling. Take off.
Thank you, sir. Until the next time. Stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. We have more coming up after this.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Medical Associates, we've got you covered from neck to toe. Our orthopedics team offers services in sports medicine, foot and ankle reconstruction, spinal surgery, and more. We also have in-house imaging and physical therapy. Dixon Medical Associates, we specialize in what moves you.
I hope you enjoyed today as much as I did. Thanks for joining us. It's all the time we have. We hope to see you back here tomorrow. But until then, remember, it's a great day to have a great day.
Hockey in Music City just hits different. It's one big honky-tonk party. It's the sea of gold in the crowd, the goals, the saves, the celebrations. It's an experience like no other. Experience Predators hockey all season long. Visit NashvillePredators.com/season tickets and join the Loyal Legion today. That's NashvillePredators.com/tickets, and we'll see you at Bridgestone Arena.
Hey, I'm John, one of the family owners here at the City Forum. Some people think I'm great at the games and attractions here, but I'm not. I'm fantastic. Your mom might want to pick that up. Go low with 18 holes in mini golf. Channel your inner Ricky Bobby on the go-kart track. Play in Clarksville's only 7D motion theater. 10 lanes of family fun bowling. Don't forget about our big birthday party rooms. So come on out to the City Forum and try to beat some of my high scores.